Guys, it's Brian, and today we are in my living room. And I don't know if you guys can see this, but in the background of my living room, you'll see that this painting I bought for Matt is actually a painting of Golden Girl B. Arthur, rest her soul, killing velociraptors. This is a painting by Brandon Bird. Obviously this isn't the original, because you guys know I'm broke, but this is a print of it, and how hilarious is that? I got it for Matt as like a moving in present around Christmas time, and it's just the funniest. And I am here because a lot of people have been asking a lot of questions about wigs. I don't really feel like I know that much about wigs, but apparently I know more about wigs than the average Joe or whoever's watching my videos. So I am here today to talk a little bit about wigs. I'm mostly here to ask you guys, what do you want to know about like styling synthetic wigs, or buying wigs, or types of wigs, or keeping your wigs, or restoring wigs. I can help you guys with this stuff, but I kind of have to know what you want to know. But today we are talking about wig stacking, and I know that this seems really ghetto because it's exactly what it sounds like. But to be honest, I don't think it's a technique many people use because I don't know if I invented it or if it's just not really discussed in everyday life. But personally, if I buy a cheap wig, but one of them like wasn't enough for me because it's not going to give you enough volume, and especially for drag, I feel like I always want to get my wigs kind of on the bigger side because that way it's going to kind of diminish my masculine features. So right here I have a wig that I used for Lady Gaga. And you probably don't know this, but this is two wigs, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that. When I used it, it also had a bow on top, like a hair bow made out of hair. So I guess it was technically 2.5 wigs when I used it. But this is literally just two wigs I bought from the store that I stacked on top of each other. And by doing this, you can get a lot more volume out of your wigs, and you can get away with using like a cheap costume wig. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that right now. Alright, so all this process consists of is taking a wig, and here I have my first of the two I'm going to use, and this one is just like a little, almost like white blonde Cleopatra style wig. So I just took the one and I combed it out nice, and I bought a second one for the same price. And sometimes, especially if you buy it online, I'm sure you can get discounts just for buying more than one. So I'm literally just going to take the second one, and usually I do this after I put one on my head, or actually depending on the length. You kind of have to perfect the way you do this. But the way I'm going to get more volume out of just one wig, because personally for me, for drag, this isn't enough volume. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the second one, and as if this wig isn't even here, I'm literally just going to fit this over the top. And I know this seems weird, which it is, but and it's really ghetto, I know, but if you're cheap and you want your wig to look really good, then you can do it like this. And I only do this for wigs where I really like, I have an idea where I want stacked wigs, or it's like a pinch and I really need like, and I just really need a wig. Like, I did this when I was Daphne from Scooby-Doo because I didn't want a natural orange wig. I wanted a really big orange, like jack-o'-lantern orange hair, because that's what kind she has in the cartoon. And so, if you look here, especially since this is the exact same wig from the exact same store and maker, you can't tell that this is two wigs stacked on top of each other. One word of caution, if you don't line up your bangs, you're going to see the layers nice, like really choppy. And let's say you want it like, for this wig specifically, I know that the look I was going for, it was when Gaga's hair kind of does this. And so what I did first when I wore this wig was, before I set the top one on, I took the bottom one and I just ratted up the bottom layers. And if you don't know what ratting is, find out, I guess, because I'm not going to show you. But all I did was rat up the bottom wig, so that way when I put the top wig on, it had all this nice body underneath. So that's pretty much it. And that is all there is to it. If you guys have any questions about this, let me know. Basically, once you stack them up, you're going to want to make sure you stick like either a hairpin or a bobby pin, like right in the crown of it, right on the top of your head. That's going to make sure that they don't shift from where they are. You don't want one stuck to your head and the other one that's on top of the other one like crooked, because that's bad, unless you're going for that. Also, you can probably pin these together like at the temple, one at the temple, one at each temple, maybe one in the back. You just want to make sure that the one on top isn't shifting around, because it'll happen. So, I hope this helps you guys. And I know that, like I said, I know that this is a really broke-ass way to do things, but it'll look really great. So you don't even have to tell anyone. So I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.